As a young boy, Michael Chiarello set his sights on becoming a chef, and he made it big time. Esquire Magazine named him 2013's Chef of the Year. He's a prolific cookbook author and an Emmy-winning TV host.
This year, he's a semi-finalist for the James Beard Foundation's Best New Chef Award. Coqueta, his new Spanish restaurant in San Francisco, is in the running for the Beard Foundation's Best New Restaurant. And Bottega in Napa Valley continues to draw happy crowds and critical acclaim. Chef Michael Chiarello, welcome to The Dish.
Good morning, everybody.
So all of this is from your new cookbook?
Live fire, yeah. It's a fantastic way to celebrate cooking. I think in around the hearth, whether it's in the winter and around the fireplace, in the hearth, that is the origin of cooking after all.
So what have we got?
This is a meal inspired by San Francisco. On the way to San Francisco, General Moraga, the Spanish coming to the Bay of San Francisco. So we have the paella-looking pasta. It's called fideau. And it's a little vermicelli. So people always ask me, where the heck does rice-a-roni come from?
Right.
This is it, the San Francisco tree. The origin starts from Spain. The Spanish brought it, and then we took it from there, I guess.
And we have a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, which I know is a constant theme through all of your cooking, and something you really grew up with.
I think we all have a high fiber content in our menus. It's really important. In Northern California, we have so much fantastic produce. I think it's a nice balance between the two. The vegetables on the right, they're called vegetables. They're grilled sotto olio, so they're preserved in olive oil. So they're grilled with the last time you had a fire, you preserve them in olive oil, and then you can bring them out again. The beets were roasted in the coals, right in the coals themselves inside foil, so you get a fantastic smokiness into the beets. So you don't need a lot of other accoutrement to make it taste good. The flavor's right inside, and of course our goat cheese is local. And this baba ganoush, this little coal-roasted eggplant. Same thing, the whole eggplant go right into the embers. The skins get all burned. You scoop out the inside, and you add the rest of the ingredients and the pine nuts. And this is a little chickpea flour pancake. Right?
There's something very Indian tasting about this dish.
And the Spice Highway road that goes through southern Italy, where my family's from, you see a lot of those influences in around the Spice
You like
Highway.
a meal to tell a story, don't you?
I do. And this was the beginning of that journey to Northern California where we are. We forget so often there's not many Spanish restaurants, hardly any in San Francisco. And everybody always says, you know, do you think it's important to have a Spanish restaurant? Well, in 1776, the Spaniards came here. So everything that we have follows that path. So these are the passions of mine. I have a daughter that lives in Barcelona, right? And I live and work in San Francisco, founded by the Spanish on the other side.
You mentioned your daughter. I mean, it must be a huge honor for your daughter to also be graduating from CIA. I mean, she followed in your footsteps.
Yeah. 4 kids. One lives in Barcelona, Mexico City, and this one went to the CIA and just came back. And she's working with us in the winery, learning the family business and starting from there.
Because you picked this up from your parents, right? I mean, the story is that in first grade, you told your teacher, I'm going to be a chef and I'm going to open a restaurant?
Yeah, and I also told her I ate a handful of poison crickets that summer, and I survived. No, it's always, some kids want to be policemen or firemen,
right,
which I thought was great. I always wanted to cook for a living. You know, it's a wonderful way to love and care for people at the same time. You're never going to make somebody unhappy. You never come home from work saying, oh my gosh, what a horrible. If you're a policeman, you have bad days. Right? Chefs have good days mostly.
Well, I love that you also say one of the things you've learned is you don't cook for yourself, you cook for the guests. You cook for the people that you are serving.
I love that. I'd much rather serve than be served for me. I'm very uncomfortable at a table. That's when I'm talking with somebody.
That's interesting.
And it's not about, people aren't coming to see what I'm cooking today. They're coming to see what I'm cooking that they would like to eat.
Right.
There are 2 types of restaurants. One that you just go to see whatever the heck they're doing, and the other where the guest is part of that interaction. Both are right.
By the way, what are we drinking?
This is a Zinfandel. My daughter Gianna, the chef, this is her Zinfandel from Chiarello Vineyards. But this is a Zinfandel turned into a sangria with grilled fruit. So we grilled all the fruit. Look at the whole grapes right in there.
Oh, that's great.
Grilled them, marinate them. Good wine, great food, great friends.
Chef Michael Chiarello, thank you.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
delicious. For more on Chef Chiarello and the dish, head to our website. You can eat now. We make you all the time. Head to our website at CBS This Morning.